Hello there, the name is GilberTECH Cooker, and then once again welcome to my C++ series. Now in this video we are going to be learning about C++ mathematics, basically how we can use C++ to solve mathematical equations and then almost any kind of maths problem. Let's dive into our compiler and then start writing our code. Basically you can just do Ctrl N and then get a new file, save it. That way when you're compiling this, we won't spend much more time. Alright, so my fourth code, save that. Yes, now we have, as usual, hash include iostream, then using namespace std, then our int main, now there's a problem over here. Alright, then I return 0, just like that. Good. Now the first math function that we'll be learning, we'll be discussing, is going to be the min and the max. Basically, if we have two numbers and then we want to find the highest among them, we use the min and the max to do that. So this is how it works. You can just have your, let's say we have let's just say cout less than, and then let's say if you want to find them between two numbers, the maximum number, right? So you say max and then the first number, comma, then the other number. Now say we don't know what the values, you can replace them with variables, and then those values of the variable are going to replace them. In this way, let's just test this and then see how it goes. Now max over here is supposed to return the highest among 5 and 10. Let's compile it. Okay, that's done. Great. Okay, so now as you can see we have 10 over here. Now 10 over here because the maximum number between 5 and 10 is 10. That's what you see in 10 over here. Alternatively, we could have maybe int num1 equals, let's say 2045, int num2 equals let's say 1, or let me use this. Good. Now instead of writing the numbers themselves over there, we can just use num1 and then num2. So it's going to just check between those two numbers which of them is greater and then bring you the output, which is basically the bigger value. Now we have 45 over here. That's it with the max function. So C++ maths and then max. Obviously there's going to be the min, right? Min is just unlike max, is used to find the minimum value between two values. So let's say you have cout less than, and then min, let's see this and that. You're supposed to return the minimum value between two of these options that we have over here. So that's 47 and 83. I have 47 over there, which is, since 47 is the smallest number, or as in the the smaller number among the two options. Now there's also what we call the C math header. Now C math header, what basically does is that it gives you a wide range of mathematical functions that you can work on, like square root, the logarithm, almost any mathematical formula that you want, you can get it in it. Now we can get that by importing that library file. Remember, include iostream over here. It's a library header, so we are including it in our code. That way we can use C out and C in. The same way, if we want to use those mathematical functions, we have to import them into our code, right? So we can just do that by saying hash include, then we say, instead of IOStream, we say C math, like that, just like this. And then our C math function over here, or the library over here, has been imported into our code. That way we can use all those functions and then get whatever we want. Let's say, let me comment this. Let's say we want to find the square root of a number, right? So we can just say C out sorry. Okay, let me do it this way. Let me see out. Please enter a number. Then we can. Okay, let me just leave it like that. And then we say C in what? C in greater than. Let's say number. Remember, you have to declare a number first. So int number. And then basically what we are doing over here is we have declared int as a number, and then we are displaying to the user to enter a number, and then we are accepting the number over here. Now we want to square the number and display it back to the user. So with the help of the CMath library here that we have imported over here, we can say that cout less than square root of what number is what we are going to use sqrt, which is a short for the square root. That's what so sqrt into bracket the value that you want to square, or you want to find the square root of. So that's what number, right? So basically we ask the user to enter, accept it, then we display that square root of the number that you entered is what. Then we do the calculation over here. Let's compile and run and see how it goes. So please enter a number, and then I enter, let's say, sorry, I enter 64, right? Now square root of 64 is what? 8. There we have it. And then in case you are running your code and then it's not coming, sometimes it might be your antivirus that's doing that, so you should check that and then add your code as an exception. Now yes, that's it for the square root one. There are lots of functions that you can use under the CMath library. I'll be sending a full document of all the possible functions that you can use. Let's try another example over here. So they have done that of the max, the min. Now the max and min doesn't require the CMath library. Max and min are default ones that you can use. But then if you want to use something like the square root, a round, logarithm, even the sign, you need the CMath. So let's try something like this, is the round as well. So this time around, instead of using the square root, we just round, let's say round, yes, so round number is what. So now since we want to round a number, it has to be a double so that we can accept decimals and then round it. So is then round into brackets number, right? Let's get that. Yes, I think that's it. Now let's run it and see how it goes. So now please enter a number, and let's say under 2.6. It rounds that and then gives us what? 3. Basically that's as simple as that. Let's try another one. There's a logarithm as well. So as a natural log, that just have to replace this with log. Almost all the math functions, they just have to put your function name over there and then to bracket the number that you are passing as an argument into that. As time goes on, I'll be explaining what functions are, how to declare your functions with parameters and arguments and all this stuff. Now let's just stay here. So natural log of the number, right? So log number is that. So please enter a number. Let's say you enter 78, and then log of 78 is 4.35671. You can try this on your calculator and then see if you get the same answer over there. So basically that is that for CMath. I'll add the CMath documents containing all the functions that you can use, and then you can try them and practice them. Thank you for watching the video, and once again, the name is Gilbert Kuka, your Infotest President Hopeful 2024.